I should introduce everyone. There's Paul, who you saw on screen. I don't know who this guy is, but... the lady next to him.
I usually devote most of my time under the influence of a chemical to that chemical. I don't invest the time into trying to design new things. I will do that on my own free time, but I'm devoting this time when I am actually in this academic experience to the way that is affecting me in my mind. And I do not wish to dilute it or lose emphasis on it by trying to think of other things that might be related. Stay with the thing I'm working with, and when I come out the next day or the day after, then I will spend my efforts on trying to find things, yeah.
Would you please talk about psychedelics and aging?
As you grow older, you take them less often. We would like to have those experiences more often than we do, but it's more because the stuff we're doing, finishing a book is a 24-hour day matter for most of these people here. They've all been helping. And you just don't take the time out for an experience, and we really should, because it gives you perspective that you can lose otherwise. I think they're wonderful aids to mental health. So as far as other people are concerned, I don't know. I think most people who took psychedelics in their youth have done far less of them as they've grown older, and that is a pity. The trouble is most of them are not legal. And until they become legal, what most of us need to do is work with those people who are trying to change the drug laws.
One thing should be remembered, that if they are not legal, if they're unknown, and they're not in the literature, they are not legal or unlegal, they're just unknown. And so you can still work with them quite openly and honestly, and discover new things until you give them 3 or 4 years and they become illegal. And go somewhere else.
Like when you come up with a new chemical, is there an arbitrary sort of way where you come up with the dosage? Or
when you're working with a new chemical, a brand new chemical, it's never been made before, it's not in the literature, you have the only sample that's ever been synthesized, you have no ghost of an idea if it's going to be potent or not, or if it's going to be active or not, or be friendly or not. You just don't know. So you have to say, well, I want to start with the smallest possible dosage I can still interpret, and then I'll go to about 1/100th or 1,000th of that. And take that small amount, and then put the whole thing aside for a week or 2 weeks, and just let the body make sure that everything comes out okay. Check your urine, check your stools, make sure that the chemical is coming through, it's not been too badly metabolized. Then you go back into running it into your process of getting new levels of new compounds. But every compound that's not been made before, not been tried before, is an absolute virgin, and you have no idea if it's good, bad, dangerous, make you see purple ribbons or see nothing at all. You don't know.
Just to expand on that a little, the story of how Albert Hoffman first decided the dosage to try with the first LSD experiment. He already had been working for more than a decade with ergot alkaloids and knew that they were very potent pharmacologically active compounds. And when he first decided on the dose, he said, well, I'll take a quarter of the smallest amount that could be conceivably thought to have any effect at all. Quarter of a milligram. Well, 250 micrograms is a pretty large dose. So what is that dose? You know, it's a really small dose.
Oh, absolutely. No, there's no way you explore new things, but what you find 1 out of 7 or 1 out of 21 of them are absolutely horrible. And you just put in your notes, this was a complete disaster, don't repeat it. That's it. No, there's no way you can say you had lots of good experiences and no bad ones. It just, it's not the human animal, not the drug experiment world.
Back away slowly is the